to the Magic of Joy channel. I want to talk more right now about the amazing rebalancing that is underway and which will invite a world where joy is much more natural. And I know this sounds idealistic, but it is actually very, very practical. We are in the midst of a revolution in what it means to be human. The modern explosion in knowledge and complexity has had wide-ranging impacts, and it's all very recent. We know so much. All of our knowledge has made some important improvements, especially materially. It's wonderful how much we have to support our lives, but we are also suffering from poor health in all areas of life. It's not that knowledge is bad, but that we need to learn to use it more effectively. Recognizing a need for greater wisdom is an important step in creating a world where our knowledge fosters joy rather than conflict and misery. Knowledge, especially knowledge from scientific investigations, is one of the most important developments of the modern age. It's not just the knowledge, but also the insights they offer about the biological world that has been so important. This knowledge has permitted many improvements in our materials and new health therapies, from prosthetics to trauma treatments. Knowledge, of course, brings awareness, which has extended into our human nature, the reasons for so much trauma, and how we can change the patterns that are hurting us. This is an important investigation that's been going on since probably around the 1950s when we started to get computers. Computers were originally high-speed calculators, and they have made many investigations into all kinds of patterns possible. We now have a greater understanding of the connection between culture and how humans evolve and how they self-identify. This is important knowledge if we're going to try to live together in a complex world with lots of differences. Of course, the amount of trauma in the world has been an essential part of the research on human behavior and patterns of self-expression. We definitely need to know more about the trauma we're creating and what to do about it. According to the American Psychological Association, trauma is an emotional response to a terrible event, like an accident, a rape, or a natural disaster. Immediately after the event, shock and denial are typical. Longer-term reactions include unpredictable emotions, flashbacks, strained relationships, and even physical symptoms like headaches and nausea. And while these feelings are normal, some people have difficulty moving on with their lives. That's generally because the grieving process after a trauma takes a long time, and it varies from person to person, and that's a whole nother subject. The challenge posed by trauma is not exclusive to it. People have trouble moving on from experiences and relationships, even when life circumstances change drastically, and they have trouble embracing substantial change. And why is this such a difficult topic? Because science has been primarily focused on the material sciences of biology, chemistry, and physics, it has not really investigated energy, and that's probably where the answer lies. The biologist Andreas Weber, the author of The Biology of Wonder, believes science needs a different approach if it is to support the energy of aliveness, and that's also the energy of thriving. According to his website, The Biology of Wonder, he proposes a new approach, the development of what he calls a poetic ecology, which intimately attaches our species to every being and underpins the entire range of human experience. He argues that feelings and emotions, far from being superfluous to the study of organisms, are the very foundations of life. I think he's absolutely correct. Feelings and emotions are energetic expressions. Science is starting to connect our energetic self-expression with life experiences. Many are asking how our experiences affect our energetic system. Quantum healing and other modalities work directly with our energy to release stored harms so that we can live fully after a negative experience. Too often, the effects of trauma are assigned to the individual without addressing the cause. We call it blaming the victim, but it's actually worse than that. It is putting the consequences of social and cultural mistakes on the individual. In essence, we cover up the harm by misassigning the cause. And when we do that, individuals seek justice, which is often not available because they have to take on a system or a long-established but toxic mindset, and they don't have the resources or the ability. then the burden of the unforgivable piles up, remaining in our energy, and it gets passed from one generation to the next. Is that really what we want to be doing? The burdens have become too great for people and the earth. We cannot treat the earth and each other as garbage dumps. When we do that, we're saying that healing is not a consideration or an interest. We just don't care. The well-being of people and all beings on the earth is not important. That's the message we're sending. But the reality it is that it is. Deep down, we know it matters, and we must reclaim well-being as a more important priority than material accumulation. We have enough, but we also have to, at this point in time, heal ourselves. So we have to free our energy for well-being. Maybe that means we have to step back from making material accumulation our top priority. Freeing stuck energy from any source means we can all engage more fully in the world. Human energy has been stuck in many ways, through accumulated unhealed traumas, attachments to various rules and roles that are outdated, various forms of oppression, attachment to older cultural systems that do not address modern problems. And haven't they been causing a lot of problems for us right now? And also the inherited and internalized legacy of authoritarianism. Because there is so much fear about change, we need a way to make change something that we can embrace. A joy practice is one way to release the toxicity and harms of the past while inviting nourishing and inspiring new possibilities. The fear-based world can only bring us more trauma. We don't need more trauma. We need a new way. Creating a joy-based practice and life for yourself can help you have the life you deserve and free you from the trauma-based world. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you've enjoyed learning more about how joy can transform your life. And if you found it helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends and loved ones and other people that you think would benefit from listening to it. And don't forget to subscribe for more videos on the transformative power of joy. If you would like to learn more about the relationship between personal sovereignty and joy, head over to the Magic of Joy at magicofjoy.com to sign up and get a free ebook about it. I'll be back soon to give you more information about how joy as a practice and compass can transform your life. Stay well and joyful until then. Thanks for listening.